Communities, organizations, and institutions all around Houston have joined forces to showcase our city's Juneteenth events all in one space. And this morning, we have John Nichols II and Harrison Guy joining us to preview our Jubilee Day events. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Okay, so I'll ask you guys first off, tell me what 159 years of freedom means to each of you. Let's begin with John.
Sure. It means um, that we have consistently and intentionally created space to celebrate who we are, how we show up in our fullness and in our wholeness. And I think that with relationship um, to the United States and Black bodies, that is incredibly important because the relationship between Black people and this country is who controls the body, the Black body. And so 159 years of freedom to me feels like 159 years of celebration of who we are, how we show up in our own ways and our own autonomy, and in being intentional about holding space for that.
Yeah, and Harrison, what would you add to that?
I would just say that for me, I think 59 years of freedom is complicated. And it gives you an opportunity to choose what you'll focus on. And so I like to focus on the joy, and resilience of Black people.
Yeah. John, let me ask you this. How is this organization this year working to ensure that the meaning of Juneteenth, now that it's become a huge nationally celebrated holiday, doesn't really get diluted? I mean, you can go to the dollar store these days and find Juneteenth celebrations if you like to, but this is something that started here in the Southeast Texas area.
Yeah, so I think we started this work. I'd like to start with saying we've been doing this work for 159 years. And so 3 years ago in 2022, it started with four neighborhoods, and then that's expanded to seven, which will continue to expand, of Black communities in Houston that got together and said, hey, we want to ensure that it doesn't become diluted, that we are passing these stories on, that we are centering Juneteenth in Texas, in Galveston, in Houston, and we're making sure that these stories are told. And it's told through a lens of jubilation. It's told through a lens of centering our joy and our happiness, and not the traumas of things. And I think that that's what is beautiful about it. Is the way in which we share this message, the way in which we share our stories, and the ways in which we bring people together for that.
And Harrison, from our experience here in Houston, we know whenever your name is attached to the event, there are expectations of excellence that come along with that. So help us understand what people can expect and the fact that you don't have to wait here in Houston until the 19th to celebrate Jubilee Day.
Yeah, so we decided as we came together, we noticed that all the communities celebrate Juneteenth in their own way, and so we moved it early to offer a opening to the Juneteenth season. So it's really a opening ceremony for Juneteenth that really celebrates unity and how all the Black communities in Houston can come together. So you can expect to see villages where they're all represented. Where can you see all Black communities represented in tents that we call the villages? As well as each community is going to perform and represent their community with a performance. We have also some live music, we have some marching bands, we have vendors. It's going to be a really fun, exciting day. And so, what I like most about it, though, is I represent Fifth Ward in this capacity. And the people of Fifth Ward that came said, I've never done anything with other Black communities. Like, we've never done anything together like this. And so, I think the unity and the collaboration is the special piece, but you definitely will be entertained and feel really good by being there that day.
Harrison, what is the feeling or the thought that you would like people to come away with this year following the Juneteenth celebrations here in Houston?
I'm hoping that it inspires people to collaborate even more. I think it's very easy to work in our silos, which I think is different than what our DNA says about Black people. We really have a nature of wanting to work together, but I think there are some barriers to doing that. And I think this proves that we can come together and do something beautiful for our city. So I hope people are inspired to collaborate. And then I hope people are really, really also motivated to share the story of Juneteenth. I'm from Galveston County. I grew up celebrating Juneteenth in a very big way my entire life. And so I'm super excited to see it continue as I live in Houston now. I'm super excited to see it happen in Houston, But I'm hoping that people share the story of Juneteenth so the truth is honored, and so it does not get diluted, like we said earlier.
And John, give us kind of the nitty gritty, those event details for anyone who says, that sounds kind of interesting. I might want to check it out.
Oh, sure, absolutely. So I'll start with saying you can go to our website, juneteenthhouston.org. And if you scroll down, you'll see some more information about the Celebrate Freedom Fest and ways that you can get involved. I think the day of, of course, it's June 1st from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. We will have a lot of fun, a lot of activities that'll be happening between 1 and 4. And then we kick off our opening ceremony from 4 to 6:30 p.m. We have some really cool public activations, public art activations that will be happening that we're encouraging everyone to come out to. In addition to that, we are having a bus tour, a historic bus tour called Markers, Murals, and Mains, where we will be taking people on tours around Houston throughout these historic like neighborhoods to see historical markers, to see murals, main streets and histories of those main streets and intersections. And then lastly, what we are curating on our website is a citywide events calendar. And so we are asking that all people in the city of Houston, however you celebrate Juneteenth, whatever it is that you're doing, that you go to our website and then you submit your event so we can add that to our calendar. We are not gatekeeping. We want this to be for everybody, accessible to everyone. And so we want to make sure that we are doing our part to highlight all of the events that are happening in Houston right alongside ours.
John Harrison, we certainly appreciate the work that y'all have done for our city for this event. Thank you so much for your time and your efforts.
Thank you for having us.